Hello, my YouTube family. Well, it is Monday. My hair is looking a mess already. I'm home, so just excuse this madness. April 6th, 2015. And I'm kind of all over the place because I'm still waiting for Tom's vet to call me back. I've been waiting for him all day, but apparently I just called them, and the doctor that did his test won't be in the office until Wednesday, but they are going to get somebody to call me back. So they said it might be a while. So I'm just going to make this really quickly because it might be a while for them. And to me, it might be a very short time. So I don't want to do this over again. So let's get started with lips of the day. It is my new lip gloss. And it is NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Copper Penny. Loving Copper Penny. I am loving Copper Penny, people. This is Copper Penny. Now, you would think with a name like Copper Penny, you would have a little bit more copper in it. But this is kind of like a mauvey pink, if you ask me. It still smells like wine, like heavy wine. Yeah. I've been licking my lip, but I haven't been getting drunk. So it's just a wine scent, not a wine flavoring, unfortunately. I lined my lips with, normally I start with the liner. You see, I'm not, Tom is, he's a little lethargic again. He's kind of very low key. He's just lying on the floor, like, just lying there. And, you know, he didn't greet me or anything when I came home. So this morning he was a little bit more peppier, but now I don't know what he'd been doing. He could have been running all over the place. And now he's just exhausted. But this morning he looked a little bit better than he does now. So I'm a little concerned. So here we go. The liner is Prestige Lip Pencil in the color Bordeaux. Lined. Lightly, not too heavily. But I think it did a good match no matter what. So that is lips of the day. I am wearing the ever so cute NYX Bronzer as a blush, but it's a bronzer. And you're not really going to see anything. I thought it had a reddish undertone. Apparently, it's just really my skin tone. Because you can't see jack, really. Yeah. No. You can see a little bit of the highlighter, though. Can you see the highlighter? Yes, Lordy G. The highlighter is my Hourglass. And it is in the... I'll obviously write everything down. But the highlighter is this one right here. And that is Radiant Light. I am mastering my highlight situation. Okay. So, and can you see? 2 eyeshadows, people. The eye over here. I didn't do a transition. I know the lingo. I didn't do a transition, but I did do a little bit of highlight up over here. My LA girls, my LA girls. And I will show you which ones I wore. I wish they had names. They don't have names. So I'm just going to have to show them to you. And it's this one. Yeah, I started with the dark ones first because I'm wearing black. So it makes sense, right? This one is like a dark aubergine purple. I know it doesn't look it over there. It looks like a charcoal gray, but this is a dark aubergine purple. And the little highlight situation going on there is this one right over here. And unfortunately, they are not coming true to form. But right here, this one right here, it's a little, it's kind of like a light beige taupe shade right here. So I used this one and this one. Yes, it did. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm just going to let y'all know right off the bat. I'm going to have fun. So I don't know if you can tell any kind of, you know, I pointed it out. So, of course, now you can really see it. But I bet if I didn't point it out, you wouldn't have noticed. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not, if you would have noticed or wouldn't have noticed. I don't know. But I'm very happy with myself. Okay? Just very happy with myself. I'm using my new stuff, people. I'm using my new stuff. Oh, and yes, I have used this as well. My Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. Uh-huh. Here we go. And yeah, a lot of you said, it's really nothing, Nancy. And I was like, oh, but it's, it's Urban Decay, it's Perversion. And everybody, yeah, not everybody was crazy about this. And I can see why. Thank goodness it's just a trial size. So I'll use it up until it gets all dried up and won't buy the full size though. It's good to test things out. Fulfill your curiosity, especially if you could do it in a little trial size situation. You don't have to buy the whole full size because we all know how much Urban Decay costs, right? But this is all cosmetics wholesale. So get a little discount. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. So that is basically it in a nutshell, people. Yesterday was the 10 Commandments, honey. So I did not watch Real Housewives of nothing. There were other things that I had to DVR as well. Because 10 Commandments was from 7 p.m. until 11:42 p.m. Okay, so all night long, I did nothing but watch Moses and Ramses go at it. Okay. So just, thinking of my mom the whole time through, because her favorite scene, which is why every time it comes on, I just, the thought of her, it comes very strong during that scene. It's toward the end when Ramses, he's already let Moses and his people go and they're out in the desert somewhere, but he just can't let it go. So he is getting he said, get my chariot and I will kill him and this and that. And he stands like this with his hands up in the air and they dress him. My mom, every time that scene would come on, she would say, Nancy. And she would just do that. And I would start cracking up. I would just start laughing to the point of like crying. It was just the way she did it. So every time that scene comes on, of course, I think about my mom and I start cracking. It's a serious scene. It's not that 10 Commandments, people. There's no comedy in it whatsoever, really. So he's dead serious. He's just waiting for his men to dress him and everything. But it was the way my mom did it. Cracked me the hell up every single time. So every year during Easter, when the 10 Commandments comes on, my mom, her thought vibes or my thought vibes of her become very, very strong. So that was basically it, people. Today is Monday. I think it's the following tonight. It's going to be rather good. And Michael Ealy is in it, honey. He is not playing a good guy at all. But he's Michael Ealy. So, on that note, but he just recently got married and I think he's a newborn. He's a newborn. He's got a newborn. So, yeah, there's no hope. As if there were hope when he was single, Nancy. In any event, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. My baby is like right there. He's just like all now he's not like this anymore. He's kind of he's sitting up. Well, he's kind of lying crunched, his back toward me. He's going to hate me for the next 6 or 7 days because that's how I'm only giving him the shot once. So it may be even longer than that. I have to finish off the liquid. Normally it's twice a day kind of a thing. But I got him this morning. Yesterday was Easter. So I wanted to give him a break. I did give him a break. So I really wanted to. And there were a couple of times that I tried to scruff him, but he is quick, honey. He knows what's coming. So he gets himself all ready. But this morning, he must have just forgot. So he hopped up on my media case where I open up the shades so he can look out the window. And as soon as he was looking out the window, boof, I scruffed him, shot the liquid in his mouth. He gave me the look like, You're betraying my trust yet once again, Mom. And I said, yeah, I know. You could hate me all morning if you want to, but your medicine is your medicine. And that's just that with that upon that. And I wind up shaking. I wind up shaking after I'm done with it because I'm shaking while I'm doing it because I don't like to do it. I don't like to scruff him. I know it doesn't hurt him, especially if I'm doing it correctly. And I know I'm doing it correctly because he goes limp. But I don't want to. I don't want to. But I have to in order for him to get better. He's got to take his medicine. So I think he's sort of getting used to it because I guess I scruffed him and he couldn't like fight back because he just went limp. So I squirted it in his mouth and then I let him go. And before he ran off, he gave me that look like, you did it again. You betrayed my trust again. I'm going to be betraying his trust for quite some time until he gets better. So, yeah. And on that note, that's it, people. I am not going to babble on any longer. I am going to sit closely by the phone, and I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? I will fill you in on everything, and, yeah, it's just a sit and wait kind of a game right now. So we'll see what happens. All right, I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think because me likey. Oh, my hair look a hot mess. Me likey a lot. Okay, and you know, the color came out rather light, and it looks really, really dark, but it's not that dark. So that's it, people. I love you. Love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. I don't know if you can tell anything about the bronzer because it's just a bronzer. I tried to use it as a blush, and I really thought it had a deeper reddish undertone. It's got a reddish undertone, but even though my undertones are yellow, you can't see jack. So, good try, Nance. Good try. So I'll just use it as a bronzer. That's what it is. It says NYX Bronzer. That's what it is. Okay, that's all. The only bronzer that does work out for a blush for me is my the Wet n Wild Wet n Wild bronzer. Not this one. Not this one because I'm using this one also, but it's another Wet n Wild bronzer. The one that my girl Monica the Diva gave me. So that's the only one that really has a super red undertone, and I use that one as a blush. And I've done a look on it before, so if you want to check back, I don't remember how far. A while. So that's it. Okay, that's all. I'm rambling. Love you. Talk to you tomorrow. The rest of the week is going to be raining. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I bought my Win for Life and Cash for Life because I didn't do it at all last week. So I got to get back up on the horse. Got my tickets, and we'll see what happens. Okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.